City girls, city boys.
Henyard and others in her administration to hide the true financial condition of the village of Dolton from the trustees and from members of the public.
It's saddening that all this has been going on and no one stepped in to stop it.
There's no inventory control system within the village, so we have no idea what happened once the things arrived. The FBI has been investigating issues here in Dolton for quite some time. I would hope and expect that they will be public, certainly within this year, about the results of that investigation. Likely nothing will happen before the municipal election.
So you hear it here first. This is how it goes down. Lori Lightfoot comes in, does the investigation without subpoena power, and what she's alluding to is this will be what the FBI uses to go for it with their RICO case. And she says she is expecting an FBI RICO case to be coming toot sweet.
Is defending herself tonight. Tiffany Henyard says she is staying put and running for re-election. Henyard says if she wins, she will choose employees much more carefully.
Back at it like a crack addict, automatic like a fomatic, built from tragedy, made for static. It's your boy, Perfect Time Podcast, back with the blast real fast in the dash. 2025 won't last, so we're going to handle Tiffany Henyard. Yo, it's like the story won't go away and the story keeps getting worse. You know, I was having a discussion as it refers to things getting better versus getting worse. There seems to be this attitude that's prevalent right now that people believe that bad can get better. That's not the grammatic progression. It goes good, better, best, right? But then you also have not good on the opposite end of the scale. You have not good, you have bad, and you have worse, right? And if you find yourself in maybe a relationship, this Illinois parish finds themselves in a toxic relationship with their political chosen political appointment. Like they voted for this person, right? And for some reason, some people in our community think that when something is not good, that it goes from not good to better. But I'm here today to remind you as we get into this story, that's not the correct grammatical progression. It goes not good, bad to worse. And what we have seen in Dolton is we have seen not good go to bad, and we have seen bad go to worse. Lori Lightfoot was hired to do an investigation into the spending. There was an FBI probe that started over 6 months ago. Lori Lightfoot has finished her investigation, and she says her investigation the results of her investigation will lead to an upcoming FBI RICO and indictment of Tiffany Henyard and her cohorts. Let's go to Lori Lightfoot and her response and her findings to her investigation.
Thornton Township reflect that a number of people traveled to Las Vegas on both of these trips. And the expenses of their travel, their lodging, their meals, and entertainment were paid for on village and township credit cards. There is no evidence that any business development opportunities came to the village as a result of either of these two trips.
Wow. Wow. Lori Lightfoot.
You're all aware of the fact that there were allegations against Trustee Holmes as a result of contacts between him and a former village employee on the May 2023.
Some of her key findings include credit card purchases that were never approved and did not have receipts. There were more than $170,000 worth of travel-related costs from 2021 to June of 2024. $51,000 was spent at area restaurants. More than $218,000 used for purchases on Amazon with village credit cards from January 2021 to June of 2024. And one of the largest purchases totaled nearly $50,000 in supplies for the village's skating rink. With this independent investigation complete, residents wonder where the federal investigation may stand.
It's no secret that the FBI has been investigating issues here in Dolton for quite some time. I would hope and expect that they will be public, certainly within this year, about the results of that investigation. Likely nothing will happen before the municipal election next.
Amount on the screen right now. $200,000 at Amazon, 2 trips to Vegas with entertainment, boardrooms, everything paid for, but nothing came back from both trips to Vegas. Amazon wish list, skating rinks, $50,000 in dinner, $50,000 in dinners. These are the Lori Lightfoot findings. Over 50 grand in dinners, $200,000 Amazon shopping spree, 2 trips to Vegas, including with airfare, rooms, and all the entertainment and expenses paid, and nothing to show for it after they came back. This is the result, and this is what people are saying led up to the last evening's events, where there was an actual altercation at the latest meeting. And now we're going to go to that. Now, I know it's a lot. I had to set this up. I wanted you to stay tuned to the end so you can see what took place. After Lori Light's findings, they had a meeting, and then the public responded. Now, if you stay to the end, I'm going to show you a video where Tiffany Henyard, city mayor, has her response.
This happened right after a community activist called Tiffany Henyard an expletive, a fight erupting in the back of the room. Fists, kicks, people jumping on top of tables, monitors smashed, with Henyard and her boyfriend in the middle of the melee.
Everything, it was scary, it was horrible. That's an embarrassment.
It should have never come to blows, and Tiffany should have never got him.
I have to agree, sir. This is very sad. Never should have happened, and most definitely, she should not have gotten involved. Back to the tape.
Tuesday's Thornton Township board meeting. Earlier in the evening, the room erupted with applause.
To put Kamal Woods and William Moore on administrative leave.
When the board came back from closed session with the announcement that Henyard's boyfriend, Kamal Woods, who runs the township's at-risk youth program, and William Moore, another employee, would both be put on paid administrative leave immediately.
I don't understand why they're on leave with pay, because essentially nothing changes for them because they've been doing the same thing.
The board also approved an independent investigator and/or forensic auditor to look into the use of certain grant money and possible township funds related to the at-risk youth program and the outreach department. Henyard called it political.
Tiffany, now we've seen a lot. We've seen Lori Lightfoot's findings. Lori Lightfoot has said that she's alluded to FBI RICO pending investigation. We've seen a brawl come after Lori Lightfoot's. Actually, Tiffany had the mayor herself involved in the brawl at what's supposed to be a city council meeting. So now let's see what she has to say for herself. For the first time, I've been doing these videos for a little while now. I have several videos on the playlist I want you to check out. I'll ask you to stay to the end because this is one of the first time Tiffany Henyard has spoken out. So let's see what
I understand everybody want me to be the target. I understand everybody want me to be the bad guy for everything that goes on in the village, but that's not the truth.
Tiffany Henyard met with us and her attorney to comment on the report. They say Henyard released a statement Tuesday, but it didn't get much attention. Henyard says she's being blamed for the actions of others.
You're the boss.
Do everybody know what their employees do? No.
But do you feel responsibility because they were your employees?
I feel responsibility to tell the truth, and that's what I'm doing.
On Monday, former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot revealed expenses ballooned during Henyard's tenure that led to a deficit of $3.65 million at one point. Lightfoot reports anything over $5,000 needed trustee approval, but that protocol wasn't followed, and instead the village was paying off expenses from 6 different credit cards that included few receipts from places like Wayfair and Amazon, and over $40,000 for items for an ice skating rink. Henyard contends the expenses.
Here we are again, people. More proof to the spending. So this is more details to the Lori Lightfoot findings and investigation as she's responding. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Can she justify these expenditures? You're looking at them right here on the screen. Amazon, $33,000. Amazon, $4,000. Amazon, $5,000. Target, $1,000. Walmart, Wayfair, $8,000. You're looking at the expenditures right here. This is her chance to clean it up right now. She says she's going to be honest. I don't hear any explanations. Let me know in the comments. It's so important that you comment. I need to comment. I need to conversate with you. Me and you need to have a conversation. The way we do that is in the comments. I need your commentary. All right, back to the tape.
from places like Wayfair and Amazon, and over $40,000 for items for an ice skating rink. Henyard contends the expenses were approved and that she was not the one making purchases.
Put the responsibility where it goes. I understand everybody wants to be the mayor. It's not the mayor. It's people put in place.
Lori Lightfoot's not interested in fact, but in spectacle. She's interested in political theater that's going to help her, not the people.
There's a reason why everybody wants to blame the mayor. It's because you're the mayor. And the buck stops with you. You're the chief, you're the CEO, you're the leader, you wanted the job. There's a reason why everybody is blaming the mayor, because that's the way the system is designed. The heavy is the head who wears the crown. Why are you seeming so surprised about that? That is more frightening than anything else that I've heard in this interview. Let's please continue to the tape.
Person shared a comment which reads in part, Mayor Henyard and others systematically withheld the truth from trustees and the public about the true financial state of the village. The spokesperson goes on to say, the facts speak for themselves, and no amount of spin can overcome the tragic reality of her tenure as mayor of the village of Dolton. A day after the Lightfoot report, social media lit up with videos of a scuffle at a Thornton Township meeting where Henyard is supervisor. Henyard is seen in this video getting involved in the chaos. Her lawyer claims someone from outside Dolton who attended the meeting swung a knife at the mayor's boyfriend.
These men are attacking him with a deadly weapon, and the mayor, fearing for his safety, did go toward that crowd, risking getting hurt herself.
It's no accountability. So now we hear the reason why a woman CEO, leader, mayor, and supervisor was involved in a fiscal brawl in a meeting that she was supposed to be leading. Get this straight. As the mayor, as a supervisor, she is supposed to be the one as chair and head of this meeting with the gavel. And instead, she's on the floor in a fiscal altercation. And again, no accountability, no apology for her actions. Instead, we have yet another excuse for this abhorrent behavior. Back to the tape.
Her attorney claims that coverage of the incident unfairly villainizes Henyard.
Supervisor Tiffany Henyard was verbally assaulted and her personal safety threatened at the Thornton Township board meeting on January 28, 2025 by Judea Brown, a known aggressor against whom the supervisor had tried to secure an emergency restraining order, but was denied by the court. The News Nation quoted the lawyer as saying, footage of the meeting published by the news shows multiple attendees at the meeting fighting, with at least one standing on the table. The attorney reportedly claimed Henyard rushed to the fight to break it up and sustained minor injuries as a result. After a slew of insulting and inciting words, including calling the supervisor out of her name, Judea Brown and his accomplice, Lavelle Redmond, and supervisor significant other, Mr. Kamal Woods, knocking him to the floor, knocking and punching him. The station quoted him as saying the lawyer noted all legal options will be pursued, adding that the Woods also sustained minor injuries. I was going back to my seat, and then somebody made a comment or a threat as I went back to my seat and started a fight. Oh, everybody that she was floored by Tiffany Henyard, mayor's response and involvement in the fight. It was one thing when the guys were fighting, but when she jumped into it, I was just taken aback. That person said, Henyard has been at the center of controversy for the past several months over her actions as mayor of Dolton. Her spending habits caught the attention of local residents and prompted an investigation by lead former city girl mayor, Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, who discovered questionable spending for the city's coffers, including $43,000 in a single day on Amazon. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hey man, you see the perfect time. You see the perfect time, and Channel Networks is going through a lot of changes right now. What I need from you is your support. How do you support? I need you to like, share, subscribe, and I need your comments. Let's start a conversation. Let me know what you think about the new podcast, Top of the Mid Morning. Let me know what you think about the content. content. Share with me how you feeling about your day. Let's have a conversation. Let me know about my community tab where I post more pictures of my family and more intimate details. Go ahead, go over to my community tab. Make sure you get you a membership. Have a great day. I'm out.